Y'all, I am so exhausted. I had to drive a total of 3 hours or so, give or take, probably a little bit more today, going to and from the district I support. And I did not get good sleep last night. Um, this heater in here was real loud. It just was, this is the first time I'm staying in this specific hotel. Um, So I felt like every hour the heat was, and I was like, bruh, please, please. So I had to get up, cut it off, turn it down, turn it up, whatever the case. Sis is tired. Okay. Um, and I'm still showing up because I committed to myself that I would do so. And so I said, well, we just gonna show up tired and hopefully my message is coherent. But essentially, even in these days, right, that are super exhausting and crazy busy, um, there's still lots to be grateful for, number one, and there's still learnings. I think for me, um, as a consultant, being able to see myself work in very different contexts is really um, helpful for me to understand where my true gifts and expertise lie. I think for me, it doesn't matter um, what type of school, what type of district, wherever I am. What your girl gonna do is crack a joke, okay, or 10, and we're gonna build relationships, right? So I'm grateful that I am able to see that within myself as I am navigating this specific space that looks different than any other spaces that I've navigated. Um, it felt really good to know, and this is directly from the client, that the work is impactful and meaningful. Um, so that's always great. And even talks of what that looks like for the upcoming year. But more than that, about me, again, showing up in spaces that look different. Um, I'm just grateful that I was able to notice those things that remain consistent. And also be able to, again, make a difference, do impactful things with a client in a place that I've, not necessarily been in like this before. So, I mean, this is the reality of that consulting life, okay? Um, you're gonna travel, you're gonna hit these roads, these highways and byways. Um, and yeah, it's part of the grind. So uh I knew I wouldn't be before you long. But I just wanted to again show up. And some days are definitely not well, most days are not glamorous, let's be real. But they still count, right? And so it's important to show up even when you're tired, because even the tired version of you, of me, is still making some sort of impact on whatever you're doing. So I'm just grateful, learned a lot, tired, 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 but we had a great day. So I will catch y'all on the next one.